Welcome everyone back to Rimworld. Last episode we started building up the main infrastructure of our castle. We managed to get all of our bedrooms down as well as a storage area and two workrooms, two workrooms and a storage area. So hopefully this episode we'll be able to take this apart and move everything up here and maybe even get our outer defensive perimeter wall around, get some defenses down, because at the end of last episode, I think we lost 2 people, which is really unfortunate. So I'm going to hopefully get these defenses up so that doesn't happen again. And we have another name request, this time from, I think it's Ali Fakura, I think that's how you say that, and he wants his guy to be named Antonio. There we go. And if you guys want to have any characters named after yourselves, feel free to leave it in the description or comments down below. So since last episode ended, we met, I think, 2 of our guys, well, the newly named Antonio and Banzaline, the man in black who came at the end of last episode. They both got the flu. And that's a problem because we only have 3 colonists and over half of them are out of play right now. I think they will both survive though. Like if we look at them, 28% immunity, 26% flu, that's pretty close. And Benzaline is at 22% to 26%. So I think they will survive, but it'll be pretty close. And almost immediately Antonio has decided to go on a berserk. That's wonderful. And food poisoning, wonderful. Alright, we're gonna have... Okay, never mind. That was pretty easy. 1 hit? Okay. Make sure you bring him back. I think the only reason he went down is because he has major food poisoning, and that gives them a lot of pain. Alright, because Antonio is at 45% flu and 45% immunity, we're going to be forced to use our medicine down here. Where is it? This industrial grade medicine to save him. And it looks like that was enough to pull him out of the danger zone. Right now he has 54% flu to 57% immunity. I think that by the time the tending expires in the next 5 hours, it'll probably get up to 56% flu, 60% immunity. Looks like that. And Banzaline, however you want to say that, is perfectly fine. He's at 59% immunity to 55% flu. And in classic Rimworld fashion, Arthur has decided to do a bunch of drugs because he was slightly chilly while sleeping. Yeah, it's kind of just constant mental breaks now. If we look here, there's no food because Arthur has been on a ambrosia binge for the past, I think, 2 days now. Banzaline, for some reason, left the hospital. I don't know why, and he's on a sad wander, which means he's probably going to die. And Antonio's fine. He's just chilling in the hospital. But because there's no good doctors, he got a horrible tend of 0%. So this isn't looking very good for our people. Alright, thankfully Arthur just broke out of his mental state, but he does have a small ambrosia tolerance now. Not an addiction, so that's good. I'm actually going to have Arthur come down into this, I guess, hole. And we're going to have him beat up Banzaline so that he breaks out of his mental state. Come on, go down. There we go. Just beat him up. Beat him up. Just beat him up, honestly. Beat his face in. Yeah, beat him up. Come on. There we go. He's no longer wandering because he got beaten. And it's looking like it's going to be super, super close. We're sitting at 85% immunity to 84% flu on Antonio. And on Banzaline, again, not sure how you say that, 81% to 83%. I think we're going to have to dig into the last of our medicine stockpile. We have 4 real industrial medicine. How are we going to do this? Yeah, we're gonna have to tend him with it. I don't even know if that'll save him. But industrial. It's super, super close right now. It looks like he's barely gaining immunity faster. 92, 92. 93, 92. Come on. Arthur, why are you sleeping? Go tend to him. No, don't sleep. Tend. And how's Banzaline looking? 89 to 90. Yeah, we're gonna have to use Industrial Med on each of these guys. And why are they starving? Stop starving. Alright, Arthur just got on 100% 10 quality on his flu, so Antonia should survive just fine. And then we're gonna force him to feed these people. We have no food. Hey, go cook food then. Cook. Right, I'm not sure Banzaline is gonna make it right here. He's at 97% flu, 96% immunity with 100% 10 quality. Come on. Please. We'll be down to 2 people if he dies here. I think he's dead. I think he's dead. 98, 98. Flu is going to go up faster though. 98, 99. Yeah, he's dead here. We didn't even get to see him in action. He got the flu pretty much instantly. 100% flu. Oh! Okay. I guess it takes a few hours for it to actually kill him. Alright, that's fine. He will survive. Alright, now that everyone is back up on their feet and not imminently dying from something, I'm gonna start planning out this wall. We're gonna make it out of adobe, at least for now, because I think it kind of fits in. Because first off, we can make a lot of adobe, and we have another hay harvest coming in right now. And second of all, it's actually a really, really hard material. I think it's better than limestone, but worse than granite. So, pretty decent building material. And it also fits in with the aesthetic of our base right now. And I think our main fighting point, I'm just kind of doing a perimeter wall right now. Because it's super close, our base is super close to the top part and the left-end part. I think we're going to convert this part down here near the fields into sort of a not drawbridge, sort of a gate area. So something like that. Alright guys, I was starting to move over our base stuff. I removed the stockpile from here and I moved it into our new stockpile room. And we got a raid from Uncle's Royal Court. What do they have? We have one person with a crossbow. Okay. He has actually really good shooting here. And he's magically gifted, so we'll try and recruit him if possible. And Casey is also really good with Super Immune and Brawler. Mainly Super Immune is really good because the best medicine we can only usually get is Herbal. And he has also 10 plants with a double passion in it, and 11 melee with the Brawler trait. Alright, here they are, and our people didn't have any weapons for some reason, so I had to have them run down to the stockpile to get it. And I think, let's see what they do here. Coming around the corner. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Does Arthur have any points yet? He does, so we can give him... Increases chance to critical strike. Okay, that's pretty good. Let's just level up his phase strike ability one more time. And then we're going to phase strike Russell. It did nothing? Really? Okay, but he did get the slow debuff. Oh, there we go. Okay, he got a minor bruise. Then blade spin. Okay, he's nearly downed. This pike is really, really good. Alright, there we go. He also had some wine on him. Okay, he will survive. Suspended trousers. Okay. I wouldn't come to a fight with suspended trousers. And then we'll use Arthur and Seismic Strike. He actually hit that time. It was a... with that massive Seismic Strike, he caused his right middle toe to get a bruise. Wonderful. That changed the outcome of this fight. Alright, we're going to have Antonia come down as well. He is around 6 melee. Oh! That Rusty War Knife seems like a really good weapon. Gear, Rusty War Knife. Plus 5% melee hit chance. That's pretty decent. Oh, we killed him. He was actually really good. Alright, at least we captured one person. So I'll tell Arthur to go capture them. No, 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 don't drink the wine. Assign. No drugs, please. Alright guys, we've started work on our underground prison. Apparently there's some thrombos as well. But I'm trying to get this underground prison up before our outer walls, just so that we can move the prisoner into, well, the underground prison, because it'll give him a higher chance to be recruited, because it's more spacious and nicer than this little, I don't even know what to call it. It's like a bed with a cooler. But downstairs he'll have like a dresser, a bed, a cooler, so he should be a lot happier. Also, Arthur has gained another point just now, so we are going to max out his Blade Mastery, which will give him a plus 15, I think that's percentage, to hit someone in melee, plus 0.4 movement speed, minus 10% mental break threshold, and plus 10% pain threshold. So he's going to be super, super tough. Alright guys, we finished the lower level prison. It's looking decent. It's got an excellent drawer down here too. But we can move the prisoner down here now. And I've started work on the rec room slash dining kitchen place. This is going to be the freezer right here. Well, freezer slash food storage, because we can't really freeze anything. But after that, after this is all done, we'll be able to completely wipe out the space and move all of our people into this area. Alright guys, we've built up this area, our freezer and our kitchen. Well, freezer slash food storage. We can't really have a freezer because we don't have any ice. But I'm building a stone hearth in one room and a butcher's table in the other, because if you didn't know, a dirty cooking area can give your people food poisoning, which can lead to a much less productive day and can even knock them out in some cases. So you always want to keep your butcher table and your cooking area separate so that you maintain cleanliness as much as possible. But apparently our grape plants have a blight. It's horrible. How are we going to brew wine? Alright, and we have a resocialization offer from Russell, which I think allows us to recruit him. Right? Yep, recruit. There we go. And, oh, he actually has an alcohol addiction. That's not great. But he's good at shooting, melee, decent at plants. So I guess he can kind of be a hauler and cleaner. Alright guys, a bit of an update. We've managed to completely finish up our area where we're going to store and produce meals. And I'm moving stuff over right now. We're moving all the food baskets from our storage shed into here. And then I've already set up the bills for the stone hearth, except for this one. I've already set it up for the stone hearth, but we just had an armor smith come in, and apparently a squirrel self-tamed, for whatever meaning that has. Alright, let's send Arthur. Oh, really? As soon as I send him in to talk with these people, it goes into a food binge. Yeah, the problem with the people who got stolen last episode is that it gives them a -7. Well, it gives them a minus depending on how close they were. And right now he has a permanent, at least, I think it was like 50, I think it was 30 days, so half a year of minus, well, around -13, -12, sorry. So he's been almost constantly mental breaking, even with his Blade Mastery skill, which lowers his mental break threshold by 10%. He's just always getting mental breaks. It's super annoying. So I guess we're going to send Banzaline, however you say that, to talk to them instead. There we go. Alright, so I've sold off what we can. It's mainly the old crappy gear that we've gotten from people, but I want to, oh actually we can sell off this sterilized flak vest as well. I want to buy this hypercharged scaled hauberk. I think that's how you say that. If we look over here, this is from the Infusion mod. It's a really cool mod. It adds these special modifiers at a random chance to items. But he's selling this hauberk that's hypercharged. The hypercharge is the infusion, and hypercharge gives plus 150% max hit points, so it'll last a lot longer. Its base is 200, it is worth a lot more. It gives them an extra 10% movement speed, so that's 0.1 for those of you wondering. So that'll mostly counteract the effects of this if you wear boots along with it. 60% aiming time, so they can shoot a lot faster, that combined with the range cooldown, and it gives them a lot better accuracy. So we would give this to a really good archer, but it would also provide quite a bit of armor to them. So we're definitely going to buy that. No, that's the scaled hauberk. We're going to buy this. Except we don't have enough money, so we're not going to buy that. What can we buy? We can buy these boots. They give decent armor. Let's see. 90, almost 100% sharp protection. That's pretty good. Yeah, let's go for these. We'll give Arthur these Warborn's boots because that'll protect him when he's in melee combat. And I guess we can buy this normal scaled hauberk. It's got decent sharp protection. It says it's tier 1 armor, which is kind of crazy because it's pretty decent armor. Yeah, I think we're going to buy the normal hauberk as well. There we go. Accept. And I thought to compare this, the tier 0 wooden plates that you can create in the crafting spot give a 24% sharp compared to the hauberks, the scaled hauberks. Where is it? 65% sharp. So I was sorting through the no drugs policy because for some reason Russell is still drinking wine when I told him not to, and I just thought I should point out, apparently graphic novels are a drug, so make sure you stay away from those. And something else to mention is that I think over time as they level up, they can gain this legendary trait, but Arthur didn't start off with this legendary Blade Dancer trait. He started off with the Blade Dancer. So I guess that's kind of cool. He's now legendary. We are also now actively destroying our old base and moving all the stuff over here. I've already moved all the stockpiles up into here. I've stored the hay and all the textiles, weapons, other materials in this main stockpile over here near the workrooms. We're also reinstalling the research bench up there. And I've moved all the food, wine, and other stuff like that, like the ambrosia, into this room over here. And I've also created a meal tray holder over here for when we eventually build up our dining room. And apparently a Timberwolf is hunting Arthur, the legendary Blade Master. So let's see how good his phase strike is against an animal. Let's wait for it to come off cooldown. Hey, how about you guys help? Like, please? There we go. They should help attack now. Come on, I just want to see his phase strike ability. Alright. It did nothing. Oh, wait, no, it did do something. It gave him a neck, body, right lung, and front left leg cut. That's pretty good. And he hasn't taken any wounds yet. Let's use Blade Spin. Alright. Are we gonna... We took no damage from that. He just murdered a Timberwolf with no damage. Cool. Murder it. And Arthur has generated yet another point in his might skill. And we're gonna focus on one skill at a time because we finished the blade and body training. So we're gonna focus on his phase strike ability first. We're gonna not do phase reach yet. I think we're gonna try and max out his critical phase because that's the main damage part of this. Because if he can get a 3 times damage, I think that'll be 45% of the time when he maxes it. Well, what's the base chance? Base chance of critical strike? Doesn't tell us. It just says each level increases his critical strike chance by 15%. So that's an extra 45% chance to do 3 times damage. Oh, there it is. Base chance is 10%. Never mind. So that will mean he has a 55% chance to do 3 times damage every time he uses this ability, and that's some pretty good chances. And to wrap up this episode, we have completely destroyed the last of our base. We only have about 3/4 of our small food storage shed left, and just the floors, and then we have all completely moved into our new base structure. But today has been very, very productive. First off, we only started today with 3 people. We now have a fourth person, Russell, who's not the greatest, but he's really good at shooting and decent at plants, so he's not horrible. We also, we managed to completely get rid of our old base and move completely up here, and we built up our new food storage place and kitchen. We also built up a prison down here, so that's pretty good. And my goals for next episode are kind of this episode's goals. First off, I want to finish off this outer perimeter wall. That's kind of the main objective of next episode. Right now, we're not really all that defended, and if there's a decent enough raid, like 5 people, we might get overwhelmed. And my second objective for next episode is to get enough adobe brick so that we can build up our dining room in here and our recreation room in here. But yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy this episode. If you did, please like, share, subscribe, comment. Any support that does get us out there is very greatly appreciated. But yeah, I hope you guys do have a great day, and goodbye.